İran xeyal ki çim bu nəsə boks sanır.
Head up, no holding, punches up, listen my commands.
So another bout here in the middleweight division. In the red there, with the UKR of Ukraine on his back, is Illia TOHOBYTSKYI, the European youth champion. And in blue there for Armenia, Erik ABELYAN. TOHOBYTSKYI looking to try and find that jab early on, followed it with the right hand. ABELYAN, though, fired back. Good jab to the body there from ABELYAN. And then caught one himself right in the chest. Jab to the chest, a much underrated punch. It takes your opponent totally off balance, takes the steam out of them. Might not hurt them, but tactically, it absolutely achieves what you need it to. TOHOBYTSKYI, little uppercut on the inside. Haven't found their range yet, these two. Plenty being let go, plenty being thrown, but not very much landing. And then when they do get in tight like that, they're a bit too tight. No real space to work. Right hand, a right hand apiece there. Right hand from ABELYAN, then another one in from TOHOBYTSKYI. Slurping each other in centre ring, really. Just throwing that left hand as he was moving off to the left there, ABELYAN. Looking for the body, TOHOBYTSKYI. ABELYAN did well to turn him on the ropes there. Left to the body from ABELYAN. Aiming a big right hand there, TOHOBYTSKYI. ABELYAN saw that coming from a way back. Both jabbing, both falling short. Into the final minute. Good short right hand there from TOHOBYTSKYI. Took his feet in, just shortened the right hand up and caught ABELYAN as his weight was coming forward. Jab there from TOHOBYTSKYI, who maybe has just found his distance a little bit better of the two, heading into this final minute of the opening round. Switch southpaw very, very briefly there, TOHOBYTSKYI. Didn't throw anything out of the left-handed stance. Chopping down with the right hand there, the Ukrainian. Bell goes at the end of the round. Well, that was tight for a long stretch. The final minute there, I felt TOHOBYTSKYI maybe just pulled away. He just did enough. Judges in agreement with that. 10-9s from all five. Korea, Sri Lanka, Ireland, Bulgaria, Uzbekistan. A lot of fencing early on, jabs that weren't quite reaching.
Seconds out, please. Round two.
So into the second round, TOHOBYTSKYI of Ukraine in the red. He swept the board in that first round, 10-9s from all five judges. ABELYAN in blue of Armenia. He's got to do something about that in his second round now.
Keep your head up.
Decent combination there from TOHOBYTSKYI, finished on the left hand. Looked to throw the right hand there, ABELYAN, it wasn't quite there. Jab again from TOHOBYTSKYI. Good attack to the body there from ABELYAN. Still moving forward, the Armenian. Still doing everything that he can to try and get on top of TOHOBYTSKYI and force the issue, wrestling on the inside. Good right hand there from ABELYAN. TOHOBYTSKYI trying to use the jab on the outside. I think towards the final minute of round two, he's got a very muscular approach, ABELYAN. He looks like a very fit fighter. Jab coming out there from TOHOBYTSKYI. Maybe just some slight signs towards the end of the round that TOHOBYTSKYI's beginning to feel this a touch. ABELYAN just falling short with the right hand there. Switching southpaw there, TOHOBYTSKYI, just to give ABELYAN something else to think about. Some blood coming from the nose there of ABELYAN. That was a decent punch right on the break. Final 30 seconds of the round. I think maybe both of them actually are just beginning to feel it slightly. And the blood coming from the nose will be wiped away there by the doctor over in the neutral corner. He'll have a quick look at it, maybe have a quick feel of the bridge of the nose just to make sure that it's all okay. So that's the second round in the books. And ABELYAN needs that second round on the scorecards, having dropped the first. I don't think he's going to get it. 10-9s again for Illia TOHOBYTSKYI. So he's in control of this heading into the third and final round. We've seen this scenario a good few times since the start of the competition, and ABELYAN has somehow got to try and turn this around. Nobody's really managed it yet when their opponent has had a majority of 2-point leads, let alone all 5. It's a very, very difficult thing to do.
Seconds out, please. Third round.
Good jab that from ABELYAN. TOHOBYTSKYI throws a couple of jabs himself, then the right hand. Just trying to distract ABELYAN there, TOHOBYTSKYI shooting that right hand to the side, and then just a little shuffle. ABELYAN won't be taking kindly to that, I can tell you. A lot of blood coming from that nose. Makes you wonder whether there is a bit of damage there, because he's just been touched on it, really. And there's a fair bit falling out of it. It's not an absolute torrent, but the more there is, the more you think that there could be a fracture in there. The bridge of his nose is pretty thick as it is. I think that nose has gone on him before. Most fighters have suffered that. But Abelyan quickly back to the centre of the ring. Good jab from TOHOBYTSKYI. Nice left hand on the inside as well. And he's got a bit of swagger about him, TOHOBYTSKYI. Again, just dancing around with the feet, taunting Abelyan a bit. Slightly unnecessary, I think, to be honest, at this stage of proceedings, but for the showmanship, not the worst thing in the world. Crunching right hand, and Abelyan's gum shield comes out. He celebrates dislodging it, and he is beginning to pick Abelyan apart a bit in this third and final round. He's won those opening 2 rounds, and now he's just really, he's turning the screw on him a bit. And the referee is going to stop the fight on the advice of the doctor. And I think there is a fracture there. You can see that the bridge of the nose has noticeably thickened since he was first sent over to that far neutral corner to see the doctor. I don't think that's my eyes deceiving me. I think that is quite noticeable. And the amount of blood coming from the nose would suggest that there could be a break in there. And he was just beginning to cut a slightly sorry figure, Abelyan, because he was 2 rounds down. He couldn't win the fight. TOHOBYTSKYI was beginning to play with him a bit. And no bad thing, I don't think, that he's been rescued to an extent before the end of that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, bout number 172 by RCE in third round, from the red corner, Illia TOHOBYTSKYI, Ukraine.
So TOHOBYTSKYI in the next round will face Marcel Mangold of Germany, who got that walkover in the previous scheduled bout.
Seconds out.